In recent years, and especially in recent months, you'll probably have heard the word lawfare, meaning legal warfare. The phrase, the process is the punishment, is associated with this. Lawfare is something which is practiced overwhelmingly by the extreme left and now by the lunatics of the Biden tyrannical regime in their attempts to destroy Donald Trump and everyone around him. I'll give you an example of just how legal fees can cripple someone, even somebody who's totally blameless. This isn't lawfare, this is from a 2000 rape case, well, an allegation of rape in the United States. In March of that year, 2 teenage girls from Genoa Township, Michigan, pulled a crazy stunt. They faked their kidnapping, and the older one, she falsely accused a man named Gerald Mack of kidnapping her and of rape or attempted rape, depending which news report you read. I'm using here the Newsbank versions of, this is Detroit News for April 4th 2000 and April 23rd. The rape claim, attempted rape claim, didn't hold up. Mack was 67 years old at the time. This is the April 23rd report by Sherry Hall of the Detroit News. Gerald Mack owes more than $25,000 in non-refundable legal fees because he was wrongly accused of raping a teenager on a back road in Livingston County. Rape, attempted rape. That isn't really important. The 67-year-old cannot afford to pay off the bills, but he will get by with a little help from his friends. A group of infuriated Howell residents will host a fundraiser next weekend to help Mack pay off the hefty fees and bring justice to what they say is an unfair situation. This man did nothing wrong, and now he's got to pay thousands of dollars for someone else's mistake, said Mel Gillette, one of Mack's high school friends who's organising the fundraiser. Mack picked up this girl, drove her into Pinckney to use a payphone. There were mobile phones in 2000, but they were not ubiquitous like they are today. The next day, police came to his house, arrested him on a rape charge and put him in jail. Within a week, prosecutor David Morse dropped the charges because he learned the teen had lied. Mack's family paid $10,000 to a bail bondsman who gave the court $100,000 to release Mack from jail. His family also hired the California-based law firm of Miller and Associates, who charged a $27,000 flat fee to represent Mack. The firm's policy does not allow refunds, even if the defendant's case is dismissed, but they agreed to only charge Mack $15,000 for less than a week of legal services. Now, in Britain, this probably wouldn't happen because we have a good legal aid system. Well, there's been massive cuts to it, but criminal legal aid is still very much available. Civil legal aid is you can get it, but it's difficult. Here, this guy, I say 67, he's probably retired, middle class, upper working class, middle class, people who are on benefits, welfare, whatever you want to call it, people on very low incomes aren't affected so much by this sort of thing. But anyone who has any sort of income, owns his own home, I mean that $27,000 for a flat fee, that's for a week's work, reduced to $15,000. And what these scumbags do in the political arena is they bring false allegations, maybe criminal, maybe civil. Most often they're civil, phony civil rights cases. I mean, the gay cake incident is well, there's more than one actually. There's one in the United States and another one in Northern Ireland. The cake business in the United States was revived. Basically, a homosexual walks into a shop, asks a Christian baker, it's a Christian baker, if he will bake a cake for a homosexual wedding. I won't call it a gay wedding because two men sharing the same bed or cubicle does not constitute a marriage. And the guy refuses, then it's ludicrous. And there's all sorts of race baiting and race hustlers. And people, organisations, outfits, companies either settle to avoid crushing costs, or, well, I mean, it's ludicrous. What they've done, what the deep state has done to Trump and everyone around him is that they've made him toxic. They try to make him toxic. And they're going after anyone associated with Trump on the most specious of pretexts, or none really. And we've seen this. I don't know if you could call the J6 cases lawfare, but certainly these people have been, well, perhaps you can. They've been, a lot of them held on remand and pressurised into pleading guilty to fairly trivial offences, and finding that the state will try to look at them. At least one guy committed suicide because his crime, such as it was to walk around the Capitol. They're just horrible people. And if and when Trump gets back into the White House, they need to give the extreme left and the deep state and the Democrats a dose of their own medicine. And we need to see the same sort of thing here in the UK as well.